A lot can change in just 4 games. After our slump down the stretch of the regular season, we were on the outside looking in of the playoffs. But we were able to fight our way in via the play-in tournament, and now after stealing 2 games on the road against the 1-seed Philly 76ers, we head home with a chance to put this series away. No one expected us to be in this position, not even me. But when you look at our roster, it starts to make sense. This is a very well-constructed team. It's very deep, very athletic. They get after it on defense, and we have a bona fide superstar in the making with Shaedon Sharpe leading the pack on offense. These past couple episodes, he has become himself. And we'll see what he has in store for us in this episode as we head into Game 3 against the 76ers. Back in the United Center. Here we go! Same starters for both teams. Luis Kuzma and Mace Gadzarich are still just a short wait from getting back into the lineup as Zach LaVine gets things started with a jumper. Game 1 and 2 of this series were hard-fought games. Neither team was able to build much of a lead at any point. We just consistently played better than the Sixers down the stretch as Shaedon Sharpe gets it to go. Coming off 30 points in the Game 2 win. There's the dump off to Donovan Clingan. Those two had developed so much chemistry. Zach LaVine and Shaedon Sharpe, they've been guarding each other all series long, and they've been giving each other buckets. Here is Ausar Thompson, who got the start at point guard. He gives to Clingan on the roll for 2 plus the foul. I have thought about starting Andre Lorbeck over Ausar Thompson, but Thompson is an all-defensive player while Lorbeck is somewhat of a liability on that end. And I really like the idea of Lorbeck being a Manu Ginobili type player for us. He just brings so much energy to our offense off the bench. That is Shaedon Sharpe in transition for 3, continuing to score with ease. Good defense from Clingan on Embiid, although he probably should have made that. What a pass from Sharpe to Clingan. What did I say about chemistry? That was beautiful. 12-6. Tyrese Maxey floats it home for his first points. That pass deflected, but it finds Clingan, and he hooks it home with the left hand. And that is 9 points already for Clingan. We are feeding him early. As Embiid will score, and Clingan picks up his first. 14-10, that's a bad pass. And a breakaway for Tyrese Maxey. He flushes it. The second foul on Shaedon Sharpe. That's the last guy we want in foul trouble. We continue to feed Clingan, and Philly has no answer for him. Already 11 points. Embiid shoots it over Clingan. He is going to need to have a really good game today if the Sixers want to avoid falling down 3-0. There's a block on Thompson. LaVine taking it down inside to Embiid. He runs the floor and lays it in. Timeout, Chicago. The centers have been getting busy early in this one. There's Stephon Castle, former college teammate of Donovan Clingan. They won a national championship together at UConn, as Clingan dishes to Andre Lorbeck for his first pair of points. Off a screen, Castle drains that 3. Castle is their Andre Lorbeck. He already has a 6th Man of the Year award. Lorbeck, fouled by Bol, hits the first free throw, misses the second, as free throws continue to be a weakness of ours. Howard drives baseline and scores before the defense can get set. Tight game, heading to the end of 1. Thompson will take it to the cup with ferocity. Just zoomed past the entire defense. Now he dishes to Clingan. 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in the first quarter as we get in the way of the lob. Howard to Thompson! Are you sure these Thompson twins weren't built in a lab? That was incredible. Now, with Embiid off the floor, we are now experimenting with a very small lineup. Aaron Gordon is at the 5. Ausar Thompson is actually playing the 4 right now. And Obi Toppin takes us inside right away. Thompson continuing to punish the rim. 32-27. Maxey no good from 3. And that's the first quarter. And a lot of times after teams pull off 2 taxing upset wins, they come out in game 3 flat and tired, but not us. We are playing with energy so far. Lorbeck scores from the post, and Kennard will knock down a 3. 8-point lead. Embiid on Gordon. He kicks it out to Bogdan Bogdanovic, who can't hit the wide open corner 3. Dalen Terry takes it inside, finds Sharpe in the corner for 3. Early offense is easy offense for these Bulls. Bogdanovic spots up for 3. And he cuts the lead to 8 for us. Kennard will trigger again, and he's got it again. 43-32, Kennard, another one, no! Sharpe, yes! That's a man's jam. That is Jonathan Isaac missing the 3. Embiid on the boards, got it to go, plus the foul. That's number 2 on Klingon. Klingon will take it inside on Embiid. No, gets his own rebound and is fouled. This is reminiscent of Klingon's first NBA game. If you remember that, the opener of Season 2, Klingon had one of the best games of his career, a Michael Carter-Williams-esque debut. Just flying all over the court on both ends. That's what he is doing again tonight. Shaedon Sharpe with a head of steam to the rim. Embiid blocked by Klingon. Get that weak stuff out of here. Kennard isolated on the left wing. He takes it to the rim and fouled by Bogdanovic and hits a pair of free throws. Embiid no good on the fadeaway as Lorbeck takes it up the floor. Left wing, pick and pop with Howard. He drives and got it to go. Shaedon is not the only postseason breakout on this team. Jet Howard has been playing the best basketball of his career. Levine drained a 3. Bogdanovic got another. Still a 10-point lead. Bogdanovic, a pull-up jumper from the elbow. Sharpe makes a move to his right, drives, and gets to the free throw line. Sharpe is another player who has struggled at the free throw line, but that's a good sign, knocking down a pair early. Charles Bassey gets a wide open layup as the Sixers are on a 10-2 run. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Pick and pop, and the triple goes for Aaron Gordon. 59-48. Sharpe goes behind the back, around the screen, and hitting the roll man, Aaron Gordon with the dunk. The 5th assist for Sharpe, and that is an incredible cross-court pass from Levine. Now he's going to pull another one from range. He's got it. Thompson driving on Levine, now backing it out, hitting Sharpe at the free throw line, spinning around Toppin, finding Gordon for the layup. That was a great read from Shaedon. Lorbeck deflects that pass and gets the steal. Thompson wanted the poster. Full speed ahead. But he does get a pair of free throws out of it. Bad pass from Lorbeck, giving the Sixers a 2-for-1 opportunity. We'll see if they take it. Maxey, corner 3, got it. Nothing but net. Can anyone guard Shaedon Sharpe? He collapses the defense. Thompson, open 3, can't knock it down. Sixers can hold for the last shot if they want it. Maxey will take it early and hit it from the free throw line. And Lorbeck will have the last shot. Rattles off the rim. And the Bulls lead Game 3 by 7 at the half. They have just played with so much more energy and intensity than the 76ers throughout this series. The only thing keeping the Sixers in this game is their shooting. I've loved what I've seen so far from Clingan, from Sharpe, from Thompson, from Kennard. Lorbeck has 7-4-4, but also has 4 turnovers. And so far, Zach LaVine has been the best player on the Sixers by far. That is a great first half. He has been excellent on offense so far this series. Defensively, maybe not so much, but today he has 4 steals and a block. In his playoff return to the United Center, the Sharpe-LaVine matchup has not disappointed. On to some playoff scores around the league. We start in Memphis as the Grizzlies win a shootout over the Nuggets to tie the series at 1 apiece. The stacked San Antonio Spurs take a 2-0 lead over the Thunder. San Antonio not playing around. They have their sights set on a 3rd straight finals berth. The Magic take a 2-1 series lead over the Cavs with this Game 3 win and a great game from Paolo. However, he sustained a hyperextended shoulder in this game, which he will play through. And Trae Young puts together another masterclass, 40-11 to take the series lead on the road in Charlotte. And the winner of this series will play the winner of our series. And lastly, Tyrese Halliburton puts up 35-14 to lead his team to a Game 3 win against Miami. And the Pacers go up 2-1. Over in the West, the Jazz win Game 3 against Portland. DeAndre Ayton having his revenge series against the Blazers. And lastly, the Pelicans avoid going down 3-0 with an 8-point win here. Moses Moody stars against the Rockets. So far, this looks like a very unpredictable postseason, especially in the East. With the 1 seed being on upset watch, anything can happen. There are a lot of teams who could go all the way. Quarter number 3, it's Shaedon Sharpe handling the ball against LaVine and taking him down inside for 2. Surgical. Here's Maxey, nice pass to Embiid, fouled by Clingan, that's number 3. Sharpe, step back J, no, it rattles out. 7 points is the difference. LaVine steps back into a 3, he is dialed in. Pick and roll, Clingan continuing to get his way. Open in the corner, it's Gordon! Drains it. 10 points for Gordon. I haven't really figured out how to play with him. Wasn't the best free agent signing, but he's coming through today. Clingan another jam, 19 points. Embiid hauls in the offensive rebound, leading to a 3 from Bogdanovich. They cover the back cut by Shaedon Sharpe, but we give it to Clingan instead, dominating the paint. Embiid scores on Clingan. These 2 bigs are so skilled. Thompson to Clingan inside. Trading buckets. Embiid! Man, the individual matchups in this series with Sharpe and LaVine and then Clingan and Embiid, it's been so interesting and so fun to watch. That's a great job by Thompson to bait the foul on Maxey, who gets destroyed by Donovan Clingan. His blocks are so emphatic. You're going to have to go a little deeper into your bag, Tyrese, if you want to get a shot off against him. That time he dishes to Jonathan Isaac. We forget to cover the inbounder. Gordon, no. Howard on the offensive glass. Howard has averaged under 1 rebound per game in the regular season, but he's got a little extra pep in his step for the playoffs as Clingan takes advantage of the size advantage, and he's got 25. There's Stephon Castle, cutting it back to single digits, as we have the backup center Icot Lucas in the game. Sets a screen in the middle for Sharpe, freeing him up. That is a ton of space he just created. for the J. Here's Lorbeck, the little half spin, but he's blocked at the rim by Bull. And now Obi Toppin will back him down for 2. Sharpe, pin down, 3 ball, no good, tipped in by Lucas. 88-77, Charles Bassey finds Toppin, corner 3, it's good. Can we survive with Donovan Clingan off the floor? Maxey hits a 3. 5-point game now. Sharpe with Castle on his hip, and he's blocked by the help defender. Charles Bassey sent that into oblivion. And now Kennard just chucks it up in the air for Lucas to go and grab it. And he does just that. Open 3 Bull is good. 4-point game. Sixers clawing back. And our pick and roll defense has not been great. Charles Bassey with a wide open dunk. And now look at this matchup. Lucas! Barbecue chicken alerts! And Maxey blocked by Lorbeck. He took his manhood as he stumbles to the ground. And we head into quarter number 4. 92-88. This is anyone's ball game. Clingan fades away off the glass. Donovan Clingan with a legacy game. He may be headed for a career high as Levine continues to fill up the net. And Clingan denies Embiid. Thompson with a risky pass. It finds Clingan with Castle on him. And you guys gotta start bringing double teams, especially if you got guards on him. Embiid drop steps and slams. That was a little Shaq-like. Now he's backing down Gordon and hits the baby hook. And it's a 1-possession ball game all of a sudden. Timely cut from Jet Howard. He gets the layup. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Levine. Mid-range pull-up is good. Off a screen, it's Howard. Corner 3 is good. 5-point game now, giving us some cushion. Embiid step-back shot. That was buttery. Tight game with 6 minutes to go. Castle tried to spin, and he had it stolen. Sharpe will lob it up for Thompson. This building is about to explode. That was violent. He could have jumped over Stephon Castle if he just hung on the rim for a little bit. Gave him a little knee in the neck. Embiid misses the shot. He was double teamed. Clingan hauls in the rebound. That is his 10th. It's a double-double with 29 points. Gordon inside finds Clingan. Back out to Thompson, open 3. Yes! Back up to 8. Just over 4 minutes to go. Clingan and Embiid by themselves in the paint. Embiid takes him to the woodshed. Gordon, and did he just do what I thought he tried to do? Did he try to nutmeg Joel Embiid? Whatever he tried to do, it didn't work. And Bogdanovich knocks it down on the other end. Clingan with the putback. He's got 31. 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and a whole lot of blocks. The best game of his young career. Tyrese Maxey has been nowhere to be found today. He misses a pair of free throws. Sharpe to Clingan inside. 33. 30 points in the paint. And there is Maxey. Now handling the ball again on Thompson. Going left, a leaning shot is good. Back down to 1 possession. And that was a bad decision from Howard. He throws it away. 90 seconds to go. Maxey lays it in. Drives past Clingan. Narrowly avoided the chase down block. 1-point game. Philly just hasn't gone away. Howard to his left. Laying it in to make it 3. 1 minute to go. Maxey inside to Embiid, out to Bogdanovic. No! Wide open and he missed it. 50 to go. Thompson to Klingon outside. He will hand off to Howard, a three. No! Rebound, Isaac. And a run out for Philly. Bogdanovic will drive on Howard. Kick out to Maxey, three. No! Rebound, Howard. That would have tied it. But the Sixers have just been very unclutch this series. And now they have to foul our best free throw shooter, Jet Howard. He's up to 16 points and 10 rebounds. And the lead is 5. Out of a timeout, it's Tyrese Maxey taking it inside on Thompson. Thompson stands pat, forcing the miss and getting the board. And he makes one of 2 free throws. We cannot allow a three-pointer. LaVine will take it. He's got it! Back to 3. 16 to go. We get it to Howard, our trusty shooter. Hits the first. Hits the second. And as long as they don't get another 3, we should be good. LaVine. No, it almost went. And at the free throw line, it is Donovan Klingon getting a raucous ovation from the United Center. He's got 35. And the Bulls will go up 3 games to none. What do we have here, folks? The Bulls are shocking the NBA world. And yet again, the Sixers make it interesting late, but in the final minute, they just couldn't hit the shots when it mattered. LaVine had a chance, so did Bogdanovic, but in the end, it's Donovan Klingon with a signature 35-point performance to lead his team to victory. We didn't hear much from Shaedon Sharpe down the stretch of this one. He had a great first half, but he actually went scoreless in the final 17 minutes of this game. The last time he scored was 5:25 to go in the third. I think that's partially because he wasn't getting open as often, but also just because we were feeding the beast, Donovan Klingon, as much as we possibly could. He was our number 1 option today, taking 18 shots and making 15 of them. I also can't believe he only had 2 blocks. I guess the 2 that he did get were very memorable. Also, shout out to Jet Howard playing 45 minutes today. This team is still shorthanded, missing 3 players, 2 of which are major rotation pieces, and Howard has really stepped up. And I feel like I haven't sung the praises of Ausar Thompson enough lately, especially on the defensive end. He is a big reason why Tyrese Maxey has been a relative no-show in this series. And getting the crucial stop at the end of this game, even hitting a 3 today, he was so great. And I feel like I only really give him props when he has a crazy dunk, which he did multiple times today. But he does so much more than that. He is the perfect combo guard for this team. This loss, I would say, is not on Joel Embiid. He did his job. He did his best to match up with Klingon inside. Honestly, it felt like a lot of the times that Klingon scored, it was because he had a smaller guy on him. If Embiid just stayed on Klingon all game long, I'm not sure Klingon would have had the game he did. But outside of Embiid and Jonathan Isaac, this defense leaves a lot to be desired. Zach LaVine has been a cone. Tyrese Maxey is just too small to be an impactful defender. And Stephon Castle, I thought he was going to be better on defense, but he hasn't made much of an impact. This team can absolutely shoot the laces off, and they have been doing that this series. They shot very well. 51 from the field, 38 from 3. But the discrepancy in free throws is eye-opening. They only took 7. We had 9 total fouls. And I think that is something that Embiid and Maxey really should have been doing more, getting to the free throw line. Usually they are very good at that. But in this series, they just haven't been very aggressive. They've been settling for a lot of jump shots. On the other side, I have to shout out the fact that we shot 21 for 23 from the free throw line. That was badly needed as we have really struggled from the charity stripe lately. Maybe we just needed to get back to our home court as we are much better in these friendly confines. And also look at the rebounding battle. We boat raced Philly 52-31 on the boards today. So the chance for a sweep is still alive. We just need to keep doing what we've been doing for one more game, and we're on to the second round. And looking ahead to who we might be playing, it's looking more and more like it'll be the Atlanta Hawks, as they take a commanding 3-1 lead with a 4-point win in Game 4. Ice Trey definitely did his thing, but this is a complete basketball team. They had 5 players in double figures today. And I should probably mention, they're doing all this without Bam Adebayo. He is out for the season with an injury. But thankfully, Onyeka Okongwu has been excellent in replacement. Meanwhile, the Cavs tied the series at 2 apiece against the Magic. 30 points from Donovan Mitchell here to go with an excellent game from Evan Mobley. And the Miami Heat do the same. They tie the series 24 from Tyler Hero. In the West, it's the Grizzlies going up 2-1 on the Nuggets. And Michael Porter Jr., now a member of the Grizzlies, with a major revenge game here. And they outlast a 30-point triple-double from Nikola Jokic. And this series looked like it was headed towards a sweep, but SGA avoids going down 3-0, leading the Thunder to victory 12-12-12 from Josh Giddey while shooting 4 for 18. That's a Wizards Russell Westbrook stat line. Utah goes up 3-1 on the Blazers with 24 points from Justin Edwards. And lastly, it is Houston retaking control of this series with a 19-point win in Game 4. And heading into Game 4 here, we have a change to the 76ers starting lineup. Jonathan Isaac has been benched for Bol Bol. It's really nice to see the CPU coach making adjustments in the middle of a series, just like a real-life coach. I'm not sure if that's the adjustment I would have made, though, if I was in Nick Nurse's shoes. But Embiid wins the tip for Philly. Maxey is dancing, and he is blocked. Klingon making life hell for the Sixers offense. Now he finds Sharpe in the corner. Got it! He's on the board in a hurry. Here's Levine, snatch back, now gets it out to Embiid, who steps into an elbow pull-up. Here's Sharpe again, attacking Levine, getting to the free throw line. Sharpe definitely could have been more aggressive down the stretch of last game. We know he can be, as he misses the free throw, and Levine punishes us with a transition 3. Here's Klingon, backdoor, Shaedon Sharpe. Our bread and butter this entire season. Levine, way too open that time. So far, it's been the Levine and Sharpe show. Here they are again. Sharpe, step back, good. He created a world of space. Embiid cutting inside, nailing the floater. Thompson now attacking, Euro-stepping around Tyrese Maxey for 2. 10 apiece. Maxey missed an open corner 3. Now he's going to get another try thanks to the Embiid rebound. Sharpe has 8 of our 10 points, and he will take another trip to the line, which he converts. Maxey, guarded by Thompson, now drawing the help. Out to Embiid. That was the right read. Embiid open for 2. Thompson hands off to Jet Howard outside. He will lob it up. Shaedon Sharpe sees blood in the water. 360 up top. Oh my goodness. He continues to amaze. Embiid turnaround shot. A deep one falls. And the big pick and roll almost worked. Embiid got his own rebound, gets it out to Maxey for a long two. Timeout for the Bulls. The Sixers offense looks really strong out of the gates. And there's Castle with a spinning jumper. Sharpe crosses right, and that is easy money. 14 of our 16 points. Embiid drops steps to the baseline, blocked off the glass by Clingan. He is defending Embiid like his life depends on it. Missed layup, rebounded by Embiid. Maxey no good, rebound Clingan. And the Bulls pushing it. Thompson to the corner for Sharpe. Bottoms! This is an incredible first quarter for Shaedon. He will get it on the pick and pop, already drawing double teams, but he splits it and goes to the rim. And just like that, he's already surpassed his point total from the previous game. It's Shaedon versus the Sixers. Toppin drains a three. Off the bench, it's Andre Lorbeck looking for Sharpe backdoor. He's blocked this time. They're starting to catch on to our strategy. As Castle gets it inside to Jonathan Isaac in his newfound bench role. 26-21. Sharpe, he's being double-teamed way past the three-point line, and he finds Jet Howard. Look at the gravity that Shaedon Sharpe is drawing. And a strong drive from Maxey earns himself free throws, which he misses. It's not just the Bulls who are struggling at the free throw line lately. As Sharpe has it stolen, the defense now keying in on him. Toppin down the lane. Unsuccessful charge attempt from Howard. What a pass! Sharpe wide open, he can't hit the three. That would have been a highlight reel assist for Lorbeck. Bassey for two. 30-24. And we just give the ball to Shaedon Sharpe, who takes it all the way to the rim. 21 in the first. And we've got some time left. Obi Toppin with the hoop in the harm, but no free throw. And Shaedon Sharpe spins to his right, finds an open pocket to get his shot off, and he's fouled. And he misses his second free throw, but splits the pair. 32-27. Maxey quick trigger three. He's got it on the foul. It's been a while since that happened. That used to happen like dang near every game earlier in this series. Maxey again misses a free throw, though. He is 0 for 4 from the charity stripe. Sharpe misses, gets it back, spins, and scores. 24. Maxey to Toppin. Jumper hits. And one more possession for Shaedon Sharpe and the Bulls. He gets to the fade and knocks it down. Sharpe is putting on a clinic. Maxey catches us sleeping on defense and takes it all the way to the cup himself. So we do get one more shot, and Sharpe has got it again! 28 in the first quarter. This is looking like a special night for Sharpe, but we haven't been able to do much else on offense outside of just give him the ball and get out of the way. Now Sharpe is going to take a short rest, and we'll see how our offense fares without him. AG knocks down one free throw, and Clingan gets another rejection. Trying to push it in transition, Clingan through contact. And the assist from Lorbeck. Maxey walks into a pull-up from the elbow. He is also on tonight, 12 points. Clingan looking for a backdoor cut. He's got Kennard, and he's blocked by Embiid. Levine to Maxey, corner three. And the Sixers lead by 8. Kennard answers. We're going to need Kennard's shooting in the non-Sharpe minutes tonight. But where's the defense on Tyrese Maxey? We're going to get Thompson and Sharpe back in there. We'll see if that helps. Sharpe already looking for another shot. Instead, he finds Aaron Gordon wide open from the mid-range. Missed it. Hesitated on the 3, and the missed pull-up was ugly. 46-39, it's Sharpe guarded by Maxey. And that's too easy. 30 points already. Maxey pick and roll with Embiid. 10 points for the process. Baseline drive for Sharpe. The onslaught continues. The third foul on Zach LaVine. And he hits the free throws. Now he drives on Sharpe again. What a pass! Drawing the help, but Clingan couldn't hit the open jumper from the free throw line. Now the Sixers will go to the line. Clingan's second foul. And it's 50-44. Gordon has it stolen. 5 minutes have eclipsed in the second quarter. There is another free throw trip for Embiid. Again, they only took 7 free throws last game. They seem to be making it an emphasis to attack the rim more today. Sharpe just left his defender in the dust. Embiid got it from 3. When he's hitting those shots, he's very hard to stop. But we go backdoor again for Shaedon Sharpe. Look how high he got up there. Embiid has to get his shot off quicker than that, because Aaron Gordon is coming for you. Terry. Here's Sharpe. Off a double screen. Taking his time. Pump fakes. Step through shot. Poetry in motion. Open is Bogdanovich. Sharpe has 39. LaVine got lost on defense. Sharpe blows by him again. And 2 more free throws. Is that real? Does he have 41 points in the first half? And there's 5 minutes left. This could be historic. He gets his own rebound back. And we're going to try to feed him again. He's getting double teamed. He finds the open man, Terry. He drives. No. And that was the best defensive possession for Philly in quite some time. We're still down by 8. No one else can get it going. Terry to the rescue. Can he be the guy to give Shaedon some help? Here's LaVine on the baseline into a crowd. And he will hit a pair of free throws. Bad decision from Thompson. Got caught in the air, nearly threw it away. Terry saved it. And Howard can't convert. Here's Icott Lucas. The Cyclops will set a screen for Jet Howard. He will get it back. And will go to the free throw line. He hits a free throw. And misses the second badly. At least he got one. 6-point deficit. Make that 8. As we did not get on defense quick enough. Offensive rebound. We are playing sloppy right now. We just got to get one more win. Can we do it? Terry can't hit. Remaining a 10-point game. And Lucas reaches in, which is 2 easy free throws for Jonathan Isaac. 12-point game with a minute to go in the half. Thompson trying to create his shot. Can't hit it. LaVine down the floor. Don't blink or you might miss it. That was quite a lob inside to Jonathan Isaac. The lead is 14 for Philly. Terry's got to hit this. He does. Step back, Jay. And LaVine had second thoughts and he threw it away. And you already know we got to get Shaedon back in here for the final minute. We're trying to conserve his energy for the second half. We have needed every single one of his 41 points. Thompson will take it to the hoop himself this time. Only 4 points for him. Maxey can't hit. Terry a heave. It's good! Are you kidding me? From the parking lot. This team just keeps managing to do things that I've never done in 2K before. From behind the other free throw line. What? From the restricted area. Chicago Bears, I think you found your newest starting quarterback. Wow. I could look at that for hours on repeat. And that is actually a huge shot for us, as we have been outplayed, allowing 70 points in the first half to Philly. That just made it a 6-point game, which is very manageable. But don't let that buzzer beater from Terry distract you from the fact that Shaedon Sharpe has 41 points in 19 minutes at the half. He didn't even play the whole half. He rested 5 minutes. 15 for 21 from the field. No one else over double digits. This scoring rate is unsustainable, clearly, which means that someone else is going to have to step up on our team. I guess it's been Terry so far, but we need another one of our starters to do something. Our other 4 starters have 10 combined points. Meanwhile, it's a very balanced scoring effort from Philly. Embiid has awoken. 19 points here in the first. And Tyrese Maxey has also had his best half in a while. And 73% from the free throw line. Not great, but at least it's respectable, unlike some of our recent games. And 51% from the field, 47 from 3. Looks pretty dang good until you realize that it's been all pretty much one player doing the damage. But when you have a player as hot as Shaedon Sharpe right now, anything can happen. On to the second half. And Sharpe picks up where he left off. Backdoor slam. Aaron Gordon with the steal. Shaedon Sharpe down the floor. And lays it in for his 45th. 70-68, this for the lead. No. Aaron Gordon has just had a rough season for us. The return of Luis Kuzma is right around the corner. Shaedon, have you no mercy? The abnormality with an abnormal move. Switching midair. Klingon swats that away. Another run out. Sharpe to the corner. He will spin, almost shot it, but a late double. And we will try to get him another shot. Blow by Levine. Can only watch. He is attacking the rim any chance he gets. 49 of our 72. Bogdanovich good. And the Sixers take the lead back after we tied it up. Can we tie it again? Backdoor Sharpe! This is getting ridiculous. He's got 51 already. Nearly an entire half left to play. Do you know what the most points ever scored in a playoff game is? You probably do. It's 63, scored by Michael Jordan against the Celtics in 1986. Probably a top 3 to 5 most iconic performance in NBA history. And I know it's still early, but there is another Chicago Bull that is threatening that record. Now he's sharing the sugar with Donovan Klingon. Another pick and roll. He will dish to Klingon again, but he misses. Maxey from deep, rattled out, and trying to beat the Sixers down the floor. It was a bad pass from Thompson, and a turnover. Maxey to the rim, and 1, and number 4 on Donovan Klingon. He's done a great job staying out of foul trouble in this series, but he now only has 2 left for the game. Thompson up high and down hard. Off the assist from Sharpe. Bull with a dribble pull-up. A 7'2" guy is not supposed to do that. Howard pump fakes, drives, and scores. And we have eclipsed the 80-point mark. Howard with the steal. Thompson to Gordon, trying to find Sharpe, and he threw it right to Zach LaVine. Bogdanovich missed the layup in transition. Thompson will pick up his dribble. He will find Howard. Another pump fake. Drives, and the ball swirled around the rim. 2 free throws for Howard, which he hits. High-paced action in Game 4. And soft touch from Clingan. Cuts it down to 1. What a game this has been so far. It's had all the playoff excitement you could ask for. It's very close here in the third. Sharpe pump fakes and is clobbered by Charles Bassey. And he steps to the line, hitting both for 53 points and giving us the lead. And this is around the part of the game where he scored his last basket in Game 3. We're going to need a little bit more aggressiveness from him. It looks like we're going to get it. Backdoor cut, Sharpe with pogo stick hops. Slams it down. 55. As he inches closer to NBA history. Good defense at the rim. Lorbeck up top. Blows by Obi Toppin. Wow, what a move. His game is so aesthetically pleasing. As we get out to contest the Maxi 3. Sitting on a 3-point lead. Flare screen. Sharpe hits it! 58! 5 to go. It's only fitting that we chose the Air Jordan uniforms for this game. I cut Lucas, snatch block. 3 in transition for Terry, rattles out. That would have brought the house down. Top into the rim. Earning a pair of free throws, and he hits them. Can Lorbeck hit this? Yes, he can! He's been quiet. That's his 5th point, but it puts us up 7. Sharpe doubled in the corner. He finds Lorbeck. He has to get a shot off. No. Lucas rebounds. He gets it out to Terry. Probably should have just gone up with it. A 3 for Lorbeck. Can't hit it this time. Howard open. No. Tap back in by the Cyclops. The lead is 6. Sharpe is rejected by Obi Toppin. But overall, we have won this third quarter as a tough shot is made by Stephon Castle. Sharpe draws the double. Terry open. No. He's missed quite a few open threes, despite hitting the 3-quarter court buzzer beater at the half. 12 more minutes to close out the Sixers for a stunning 1-8 upset. I looked it up. An 8 seed has defeated a 1 seed in the playoffs many times, as Clingan gets the putback dunk. But they have never swept a 1 seed out of the first round. This would be a first. So much history on the line as Terry misses another wide open 3. He hit 3 of 5 in the first half, and he's 0 for 4 in the second as Embiid ties it. Sharpe is not resting a minute longer in this game. He misses that 3. Castle to Embiid. Clingan left his assignment, but he comes right back to block it away. Tied at 100. Howard lays it in for the lead. Absolute cinema in Chicago. Castle with another tough inside shot. Terry will find Howard with a little mid-range jumper. Ball open down low. We get lucky. He missed it. Thompson looking for Sharpe down low. Fakes out 2 defenders. And he's got 60. Shaedon Sharpe becomes the 3rd player to score 60 points in the playoffs, joining Michael Jordan and Elgin Baylor. But we play on. We've got a game to win. Sharpe could tie the record here. He steps back. Nasty move! Breaking the ankles of Joel Embiid. He's in a flow state right now. Look at how much fear he induces into the defense. He's been attacking the rim all game, and now Embiid is scared to death of his drives. Forgot about that step-back jumper he's got in his bag. Now Embiid misses. Sharpe throws it down the court for Clingan, but he is stripped. What a defensive stop by Stephon Castle, who hits the Sham God and dishes it off to Embiid down low. Terry goes up top! Oh my goodness, that would have been incredible! Shaedon Sharpe nearly misses history. Couldn't quite catch the lob from Terry. But there is still 6 minutes to play. You know what's coming at any moment. Stephon Castle ties it up, hitting 1 of 2 free throws. And this team needs to settle down a little bit. None of these players have ever been in this situation. This is the first playoff series for many of our guys. Luke Kennard's been in a few playoff games. He's going to sub in. Howard had Thompson open, but he saw him late. What an interception by Bogdanovich as Bull missed a gimme. Tied at 108. Shaedon Sharpe. Will he do it? He has to pass it out. Thompson wasn't ready for it, and he fumbles it away. Castle to the corner. LaVine hits it. We forgot about Zach LaVine. He might be feeling a little bit jealous that Shaedon is making his 50-point performance from Season 1 look like light work. Sharpe attacking the rim. Spinning and scoring! There it is! Shaedon Sharpe stands alone. The Sixers call timeout. And Shaedon will get his moment. A 38-year record has been eclipsed. Shaedon Sharpe has scored 64 points in a playoff game. And he does it in the house Michael Jordan built, wearing the logo of Michael Jordan on his jersey. What a moment. But somehow we have to refocus and finish this basketball game, which is not going to be easy. We're down by 1. Shaedon Sharpe has the ball again, drawing a double team, and the rim is wide open for Donovan Clingan. What a find. We have the lead again. Howard, another bad pass. He's had a few of those this series. Despite the great scoring he's provided, his passing has been less than ideal as Castle knocks it down to give the Sixers the lead. We will use our use it or lose it timeout just to give Sharpe a rest. We're going to need him, but he throws this away. Probably should have gone up for the shot. He was overthinking there. The pressure is starting to build up for this young Bulls team. Thompson pokes that ball free. A steal for Chicago. Inside to Howard. Pump fakes, finds Sharpe. Double clutch layup. Falls off. Still down by 2. Embiid, Clingan spikes that away. Not on Kling Kong's watch. And it forces a shot clock violation. How are we going to score down the stretch with Sharpe getting doubled at every opportunity? That's how! What touch from Shaedon! He could go for 70. Embiid scores inside for the lead. Back and forth we go. Clingan to Sharpe inside! 68! He's not done! Clingan gambles to try to steal that pass and an easy bucket for Embiid. He's been great on defense. That was not one of his finer moments. Howard missed it inside! We needed that. Bull! Foot inside the line, he hits it though. Luckily only a 2. And we're gonna post up Klingon. Another backdoor! Sharpe has 70! This team is officially the backdoor Bulls from here on out. And Shaedon Sharpe is now the face of our franchise. Embiid puts the Sixers up 4. Time is running out for us. 1:20 to go. Another block from Klingon. Keeping hope alive. Howard finds Kennard in the corner. Thought about it. Doesn't take it. We'll take it to the other side. It's Thompson backing it out. 10 on the shot clock. Kennard again passes up the shot. Here is Sharpe. A deep 3. No! He had the time to calmly set his feet, but he chose to fade away and miss the 3. Under 40 seconds. Sixers up 4. Here's Zach LaVine finding Embiid on the block. Another fadeaway. In and out. Bulls have 2 timeouts. They won't use it! Sharpe for 72! But we're still down by a pair with the shot clock now turned off. No more time for celebration. Who do we put in the game? We're going to keep Kennard in for shooting purposes. He needs to be more ready to get that shot off. That's what he's in for. Everybody on their feet in the United Center. Sixers use their last timeout. Bulls have a foul to give and 2 timeouts. They use the foul to give. That's only the first on Sharpe. They get it back to LaVine, and Sharpe fouls him again. And look who it is at the free throw line with the game on the line. Zach LaVine, who offered so many great playoff moments in Season 1, has a chance to make it 2 possessions again. He does! 20 seconds to go. Oh, a bad pass from Klingon! Disastrous! Thompson has to foul Maxey. That was the worst time to do that if you're Klingon. We were just trying to get it up the floor quickly. Maxey misses 1. The deficit is 5. We need a 3. Howard blocked by Bull. And the energy has been sucked out of this building. Zach LaVine again. Hits the first and the second. 7-point game. Sharpe, the man of the hour, stepped out of bounds. 4.3 seconds to go. You can just about pencil this in. The Sixers spoil the night of Shaedon Sharpe and get the win to stave off elimination. The number 1 seed in the East finally plays like it with their backs against the wall and survives the greatest single-player offensive performance in NBA playoff history. And look who gets the post-game interview from David Aldridge. It's Zach LaVine. What'd you think about that Sharpe performance, Zach? Did you get any deja vu? Somehow the 72-point scorer is not the player of the game. Instead, it is Joel Embiid. How did this happen? How did we even get here? Regardless of the result, this is probably the most memorable game of the entire Bulls franchise so far. And honestly, it was one of the most rewarding too. We made history today. This was an all-time poetic sports moment. But it was also kind of cruel. and sports can be cruel sometimes. It felt very real. Our team is young. They might not be ready to just go out and dominate every single playoff game and go undefeated on the way to a championship. There's going to be some bumps in the road. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Sixers are just playing for their lives. I really felt the desperation they were playing with every single play. This game was also very grounding. I was getting a little worried after I went up 3-0 with an 8 seed that maybe this series was getting a little unrealistic, and maybe it was something wrong with the sliders. Maybe the computer's defensive AI was just so bad and I was abusing it too much with those backdoor cuts. I mean, still, you can get like 60 easy points per game using those backdoor cuts. Or at least that's what it feels like. But the fact that we lost this game honestly reassured me that these playoffs are going to be challenging. Even though we're a better team than our record suggests, and I do believe we have a chance to go really, really far. But there are going to be some growing pains sometimes, and today we saw them. No one could help out Shaedon Sharpe today. He scores 72 of our 120 points. No one else scored more than 11. And even Jet Howard did not have a great game from the field. Donovan Clingan was probably our second best player. He had 7 blocks. So the loss isn't on him. But Dalen Terry missing every shot after that halftime buzzer beater was backbreaking. Andre Lorbeck was ineffective, 5 points in 15 minutes. Luke Kennard was just hesitant. He made a 3 early, but was just not getting as open as he usually does. And when he was open, he just wasn't ready to shoot. Aaron Gordon puts another dud on the board with 1 point in 25 minutes. Thankfully, Luis Kuzma is coming back because Gordon is just not doing it for us right now. And we get a vintage Joel Embiid performance here. 37 points, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He got some help from Tyrese Maxey, who took the most shots he's taken in a while. He's been fairly passive in the first 3 games of the series. And of course, Zach LaVine has given them consistent, efficient scoring output all series long. We went 2 for 13 from long range in the second half. And one of those 2 shots was from Shaedon, and we were not able to keep up with Philly, who was just guns blazing the entire time. And the 15 turnovers to only 5 for Philly did not help. This was the fourth quarter that spelled our doom. 11 for 19 from the field wasn't bad, but 0 of 5 from 3, 9 turnovers in a single quarter. And Philly got 11 points off of those turnovers. The moment might have just been too big for us. A chance to pull off the first 8-seed sweep in first-round history. Shaedon Sharpe breaking the record as well. The young guys just got caught up in the moment. And now they're going to have to play another game. Can you believe that Shaedon Sharpe's career high was 40 points? And he did it this year. And no one this season scored more than 56, which was done by Tyrese Maxey very early in the year. D.D. McDyess did come very close to passing that just 6 days later. But Shaedon Sharpe just blew all those guys out of the water. Now averaging 39 per game in the playoffs. If you included the play-in where he scored 36 and 54 respectively, that average would be over 40. And shout out to Donovan Clingan, man. We would not be where we are without DC. 18 and 14 with 4.7 blocks so far in these playoffs. And Jet Howard, not his best game, but you can't ask for much more from the 23-year-old breakout scorer. Shaedon Sharpe needs help. And he needs it now. And guess what? We are getting it as early as next game. Luis Kuzma has been upgraded to day, but it's the playoffs. Guys are playing through injuries. The number 2 pick in last year's draft was having a great rookie year, but he sprained his knee in the final game of the regular season, which we lost, and he didn't even need to be playing. And if I remember to set my lineups before simulating it, I probably would have benched him. I'm getting mad again, but he has decided he does not want to miss any more games. He is sick of it, especially after what he saw in Game 4. He is going to test out that bum left knee and try to contribute as much as he can off the bench in Game 5. Aaron Gordon is still going to start. However, that doesn't mean he will finish. In most of these playoff games, Gordon has been on the bench in the final minutes in favor of Andre Lorbeck. But now we have another option. Lorbeck also had a bad Game 4, so if Luis comes in and makes an impact right away, he may threaten to take that spot. So that's going to do it for another action-packed episode of Bulls basketball. Possibly the most action-packed yet. What'd you think of everything that happened today? Let me know down in the comments. Shaedon Sharpe, 72 points. Can't get the win. This series has been so unpredictable and so fun. Hope you guys are enjoying watching the videos as much as I enjoy making them. If you like what you see, feel free to leave a comment with some feedback, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on if you want to be up to date, recommend me to a friend, and feel free to check out some of my other content going on this channel. I have an MLB The Show series that I'm really excited about continuing. I have a new College Football 26 Dynasty that's about to debut. And I also have a second 2K series going, the Charlotte Bobcats, a retro rebuild back in 2004. All of those series are tons of fun, but there is just a special place in my heart for this Bulls series. I am still continuing it after almost 2 years. This was the first series I ever posted on my channel, and I plan on seeing it through to the very end. Thank you to everyone that are still watching these videos. Odd Thomas, I see you. I love your comments. Keep it coming, because there is a lot of action to come here in this Bulls franchise. I will be back with more very soon. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Take care, and I will see you in the next episode where we try to close out the Sixers and move on to round 2.